Shane, my man. What's up?
You doing all right, brother?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, been a few weeks since we been a while since we made a podcast.
Been a busy few weeks.
Been wide
Been busy.
open. Uh, we wanted to get together. This is our episode number 3, but it's part 2 of getting healthy as a lifestyle.
And it is.
Yep.
It's definitely a lifestyle.
We're going to call this one mental shift to try to get everybody in tune with changing their mindset, I guess what you could say.
And that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. It's a habit forming thing. It's very, very good.
For sure. Sure.
Getting into that, and I wanted to ask you, do you do all your food prepping on Sunday? You don't have to cook nothing else during the week?
100%. I do. Me and Ryan spend we got a Sunday planned out. We wake up, go to church, come home, eat, go to the gym, and the last 5 hours is cooking for the week. It's about 28 meals a piece. But we cook everything for both of us for the entire week, put it in the refrigerator. Yeah.
But then you don't have to worry about it. It's done.
Not at all.
Get
Grab
off
and
work, go to the gym, come home.
Grab and go.
I ain't gonna say come home relax. Neither one of us get to relax much, but
no,
you don't have to worry about food.
Right.
And that is I try to do that. Well, I do it, but I always kind of run out a little bit. But I do mine all on Sunday. Then I might have to do an extra 2 meals on Wednesday because I know ahead of time. You memorize it. You know when you're gonna run out. You don't have enough.
Yeah.
After you weigh it and look at, and you can see it in a Tupperware how much you got left. But that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for sure. Before we get too deep, kind of give a take on why we haven't been here in a while.
Oh, do the honors.
So Alchemist X Nitro. I am now the owner operator of Alchemist X Nitro. About a month ago, me and Ryan took a flight out to Salt Lake City, Utah, to the warehouse, rented a box truck, and brought it all home. So I have plenty of the top of the line, number 1 pre-workout on the market, in my opinion.
And it is. I love it.
It is that me and you both use it. This is not something that we push that we don't use ourselves, right?
Oh, definitely.
What's your take on it? What's your thought on it?
I've always been used to a high stimulant, and I've kind of backed off as I got younger. But this does not leave you jittery. You're not sitting there. I mean, when you get home, it's like when you quit working out and get home, it's like I can go to sleep.
Yep.
But then again, it also still gives you energy. And the main thing that sticks out to me is the pump.
Yeah.
I love the pump. Plus, you have the energy. Plus, I don't know about you, I sweat on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Well, what's good about it, it's only got 2,200 milligrams of beta-alkaline in it.
Yeah.
So you ain't going to have the ants. You ain't going to have what I call that firecracker effect.
Right.
You ain't just going to come out the gate swinging. It's only got 250 milligrams of caffeine, but what it does have is peak ATP, which is androgen triphosphate. So that's the power fuel of every molecule in our body. Our body has ATP in it.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is putting ATP in your system while you're in the gym. So that's that pump, that focus we're talking about, that the power cells for our molecules is being put in while we're working out. So like you said, the best way I can explain it to people is about 3 sets in, I look around and I'm like, I am locked. I am locked, ready to go. It's got citrulline in it, so it gives you that blood flow.
Yeah.
And it's got 5 grams of creatine in it. So that's probably that sweat that you feeling. Your strength you feel a little stronger on it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so you can contact me. You can contact Shane. He can get in touch with me, message me, call me.
And one other thing is all the high stems, that I was taking. When I got through working out, I got home, I was still wound up, but it's almost basically killed my appetite. And that's the other thing I didn't like about it.
And about the high stem, when it stops, it stops.
You'll crash.
You'll crash. This, I do not crash on this.
And I can still eat.
I ease off, and I feel the same as I did before I took it when I went to the gym. I've had some really, really good reviews on it. Everybody loves it. So like I said, if you want to try it, I mail it out. I deliver it in person. However, if you're not around here, I can get it mailed to you.
And another thing, if it didn't taste good, I wouldn't drink it. Now,
Right,
it tastes good.
right,
It
right.
does.
And one other thing before we get started, this is really huge in my opinion. Me and Ryan was discussing. We've been talking about it for a long time. But we're coming out with our own brand of peptides.
And what's the name?
It's called Arsenal. Uh, Couple play on words there. Huntsville,
Yep,
Rocket City.
Rocket City.
It's got the Arsenal here, so it's localized name. But also on that is we're gonna have an arsenal of peptides. We're not gonna run out. The big times, the ones that everybody chooses, we're gonna have on hand at all times. But we can get anything. So if you have a need, a want, if you got a question about it, and here's my big thing is me, Shane, is I want everybody to be as highly educated on everything as absolutely possible. So if you don't want to buy them, you just want to talk and find out about them, give me a shout. We can go over them. I can give you the groupings of them. We went over it in our first podcast. Yeah. You can go back and watch the first podcast. Learn a lot about some groupings, and but if you got any other questions, feel free to reach out. They will be available here in hopefully 2 to 3 weeks.
And if guaranteed not to forget the name either.
No, Arsenal.
That was good.
Arsenal. So
that was good. Yeah,
let's dig in and get back to what we was talking about here with scheduling.
Oh yeah, we was right in the middle, I think, of the food prep and just finished up, but I always have to go back on maybe Wednesday and add a little bit in because either I don't weigh it out enough, I don't know. But anyway, I used to have to go back on Wednesday. Apparently, I don't cook enough on Sunday. That's basically what it boils down to. I'm going to
tell you, when you cook enough for 6 days, your kitchen is completely full of dishes and everything else.
So. And you won't have no Tupperware later.
yeah. So, no, we do literally. And like I said, we got 28 boxes, meals a piece.
Yeah.
And through the day, I eat 2 meals at work. So I just grab 2 boxes in the morning. I wake up at 4, do my fasted cardio, get ready, eat my breakfast. And then I grab my boxes, throw them in the lunch box, and I'm out. And I do that every day. Like you said, come home from the gym, you're tired, you don't feel like cooking.
Oh, man. No.
I grab a box, sit down and eat. It's all about becoming habit forming and consistency and sustainability. That's what I tell you. Whatever is sustainable for you, you will do. If it's not sustainable, you're not going to continue.
That's right. And you can't, if you do it on Sunday, I mean, even if you don't go to the gym or whatever, you just have a lifestyle of wanting to eat clean. And so what, I mean, it's there if you take lunch, eat at your desk. It's a time saver. You might spend a good while on one day cooking all the food, but in the end, it helps out a lot.
100%.
Especially if the work over or something happens and you get home, don't want to cook. Boom, there's a meal in the fridge.
Yep.
Right there.
And I tell you one other thing too on that is people say, man, it's so expensive to eat healthy. It costs me way much more money. Well, me and Ryan, we figured it up the other day to help people out with that. The hit on Sunday when we buy our groceries, yes, between $2.75, $3.25. But we figured it up per meal, and we were between $3.25 and $3.50 a meal. Now, where are you going to go eat for? See, now when you dropping $10 at McDonald's every meal every day, you don't think about that money up front. But if you plan it out, you're saving money.
Yeah, if it's 2 of you going to McDonald's, Burger King, it's going to be more than 10.
Yeah.
I know somebody just went. I want to say might have been Arby's they went to. Anyway, there was 2 of them. Each one of their combos was $15.
100%. Yeah. So that's 2 days worth of eating.
That was in Florida, but still, that's close to here, close to cost.
And consistency runs across the board. It ain't just food prep; it's training and training times too.
And what is they say? You do something for 3 weeks, it becomes a habit.
3 weeks, 21 days, 3 weeks, it becomes a habit. So, like on training, I'll tell you what I do is I wake up every morning, do my fasted cardio. I get straight out of bed, I come get on my treadmill, and I do my fasted cardio. I'm not a morning workout person. Haven't never been. I can't do it. I feel weak. I feel just exhausted. I can't do it. But I go to work. I work out in the evenings. It's same times every day. People don't have the same schedule. They can't. Sometimes they can't. But if you make it a habit, make it consistent, it's way easier.
I've had one of my son's friends tell them if I was an old buck in the woods, they know I go do the same thing every day, same time. He said, if you was old buck, I'd have done shot you.
Hey, and that, you know
But
what? Yeah, but it's consistent. And I think you probably a lot like me is when that time when something changes, it throws everything out of whack.
yeah, it does.
I can't.
It does.
Like if my schedule, if something throws me off to where I'm working out an hour later, oh man,
And that
I'm
can
messed
happen
up.
easy coming through Huntsville or coming
Yeah,
through to Decatur from Huntsville.
and that rolls into your workout plan. Like what are you doing as a plan? And what I mean by that is, are you training for strength training? You're doing 3 to 6 reps. Are you training for hypertrophy and you're doing 10 to 15 reps? Are
Yeah,
you training for fat loss only and consistency and doing 15 to 20 reps? And having a lot of people think, your workout plan don't change that often.
right.
And if you're working for a certain thing, it doesn't change that often. It does need to change,
Yeah,
but you got to figure out that time frame of when it needs to change.
yeah.
And that comes from, when do you need to shock your body? When do you need to, because our body gets used to
It
everything.
does. It's like anything. It can get used to. It needs different treatment, different workouts for a different amount of sets, different amount of reps, and like you said, just shocking a good. And you'll probably get good sore out of it too, which would be a real
Yeah,
good. It's always a good thing.
for sure. And that, when I say changing, I don't even mean you have to change exercises.
Right.
Change the way you do an exercise.
Different form. You
Yeah.
know.
From a supinated to a pronated grip to a neutral grip to, taking your time and pulling deep in the hole and getting a full stretch,
Not being in a
becoming
hurry.
more evident in your movements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on a leg press, there's three. Gosh, you can do one-legged leg press, wide, go in, or change your feet around. Oh gosh, you'll feel it.
Calves.
Yeah.
How long, what I tell you the other day about calves, and does it not make a difference?
Yes, it does. Pointing toes in, pointing toes out, and which when you walk, you're going to be working on with your feet, being straight and everything. But that in and out, yeah, toes in and
Have
out.
you seen a difference in your calves
Yeah,
since we changed the way you was doing that, right?
sores on good. That and the lunges, gosh, yes. That
Yeah.
was even the first few times I did that workout. Yeah, I was bad sore for a few days.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Yeah. And becoming routine, not chaotic.
Yeah.
Uh, when you're consistent with a schedule, the better you follow it, I believe.
Oh yeah, always. Like you said, unless something happens that throws y'all out of whack. When you're consistent, you know what you're going to do. You know when you're going to do it. There's not going to be any stress doing it. I mean, you're ready and prepared. You know what's in front of you.
Yeah. And when you get a plan and you stick to it, you don't like friends offering you to go somewhere and do. Oh, you can just skip the gym one day. Well, you don't want to at that point
Nope.
because you've been doing it. So you don't want to skip. A lot of my clients, they get 3 or 4 weeks in and they call. I've had a few of them in the past couple of weeks call me and say, "Man, I'm not skipping. I don't want to
Oh
skip anymore. I don't want." And it goes into food too. Is I don't want to eat that bad food
no.
anymore. Put this time into doing what I've got and getting where I've got to. I don't want to eat that bad
Yeah,
food.
it's like tomorrow. A friend of mine is having a retirement party and they're eating Mexican. Oh gosh, and I mean, but I don't want it, and I,
Yeah,
just, and I'm if it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, but
yeah,
one thing I don't eat like that. I do very seldom. If I eat it, I'm probably going to be sick,
yeah, yeah.
and also, I don't want that. I try not to eat food out of a box. I mean,
Right.
if unless I'm visiting somebody or something, I like to cook what I cook, and I know what it is. I'm eating it, and I feel a lot better
No
about it.
cans and no boxes.
No,
Fresh is
but
best.
the only thing I like to get those bag of steamed vegetables put in the microwave. That's about as
Yeah,
close to boxes I'll
yeah.
get.
And that's still it's not fresh, but there's
Yeah,
not preservatives in it,
right,
right? The freezer is keeping it from having to have preservatives. So
right.
it's not I don't think it's as bad. It's definitely not as bad as a can with
No,
a sodium and all that.
and whatever's in that can.
Right, for sure, for sure. And you know, mediocre is not sustainable. You'll hear me say it a lot. Is sustainability.
That is true.
Sustainability is,
That's true.
and being mediocre is not. It's not sustainable.
No, That's just straddling the fence.
Exactly. Exactly.
You might as well not do it if you're gonna straddle it. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Yeah, and that goes across the board in the Bible as well too.
yeah,
Don't be
that's why I
lukewarm,
said
one
that.
side or the other. Don't be in
Straddling.
the middle. Be on one side or the other.
Yeah,
Making it a habit, not a hindrance.
yeah, yeah. When you make it a habit, I mean, first of all, you're trying to do something that's good. That's why, and I can't help it. Just this might be just me. It gets on my nerves. Like when I see somebody make a post, says, "I need help. Keeping. I need help eating healthy. I need a good push. I need you." I'm like, why you need a push to do something good for your
Yeah.
body?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I want to be. I need to be held accountable. So I need somebody to go to the gym with me before I can go. I don't.
Yeah.
And I could see that maybe if you hadn't ever been in the gym, to take somebody one or two times.
Yeah.
But
And like you said it while you hit on it a while ago, is it only takes 3 weeks
oh yeah,
to become a habit. And something you'll see on all my posts, it's my hashtag. I love it. It's 24 hours.
yeah,
And I tell all my clients, I ask them, what is your goal and how far do you think it's going to take us to get there? And
yeah,
that's the only time they'll ever hear me ask, what is your long-term goal? Because if you're looking 3 months from now, it's very easy to fail because a month
yeah,
out, you're like, I'm never going to get there. But I tell them all, anybody on the face of the planet can do something for one day.
yeah. That's
And if
true.
that's your mindset is, I'm not going to eat that because I'm going to do it right today. Well, then you wake up tomorrow, give me 24 more hours.
Yep.
The next day, give me 24 more hours. Very, very soon, we've hit that 3 week mark. Now you're not looking
Yeah.
right here anymore.
Yeah, and that's what I'm known for at work is the, which I didn't know it because I'm not sitting there. I'm not realizing I'm doing it because it's a habit.
Yeah.
And they'll, somebody at the other shop is, oh, Vest, he'll be eating chicken and rice or turkey and rice or fish. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoy it now. It ain't really a habit now. That's just how I eat now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, for sure. I travel a lot with my job, and I always take my bowls with me.
Yeah.
And my team members, it's funny, we was in Texas, and man, you talking about some jam up Tex-Mex. I heard it was good. I didn't eat it, but I heard it was amazing. But we went to this authentic Tex-Mex, and the guy that took us there, I get out of the truck with my bowl, cold too, because I ain't got
Yeah.
no way to warm it up, right? So it's cold, chicken and rice and broccoli. He said, no way you go in this restaurant and you eat that bowl with all this other food in here. And my two team members with me died out laughing. They said, oh, you don't know Daniel. Watch him. And we went in and I got my water and I eat my cold chicken rice. And
There you go.
okay, and I talked to somebody the other day, is there's a couple ways to look at it. One, we're going to look at food as a tool, not a reward,
Right.
not a pleasure.
Right.
And two, and you think about this next time you're hungry. Eat something healthy, get full, and when you're full, you don't want that unhealthy
Right.
thing no more. So all it is mental is when you're full is when you're empty is when you're wanting it. But if you eat, it can be something healthy, and as you eat, the craving of that unhealthy thing goes away.
That's right. And going on that eating, I heard something on that podcast I was telling you about, and I never thought about this. They talk about, a lot of times when people eat, how they'll be in a rush, eat, not chew good, or what he was going about is some people, when they eat their food, they're also chugging their water or their drink right there with it.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, there's two things. They're getting filled up with not only their food, but their liquid, their water, and they'll get hungrier quicker because they got a mixture of the water and the food. The less liquid you drink is better because you'll be fuller longer, and whenever you're chewing, your saliva, it's made to help digest that food. So the more saliva and stuff you get in your food's also going to digest a whole lot better with the less water you drink.
Wow.
I never thought about
I did not know that. I did not
That's a
know
good
that.
podcast.
And we touched on this. I think it was last podcast. Is making it a habit, not a hindrance. Is we go to a job every day. That job pays our bills. That job pays our power. That job pays our food. It pays for our family. Well, if you make exercise and eating healthy a job for your health, and look at it the same way. There is no questioning. There is no going away from it. This is my job.
Right.
I've got to do it. Then it's a little easier too, I believe.
Yeah. The only thing about it is that on the gym being like my job, I love it, which I love my job too. But
Yeah.
right now I really can't even work out because I got a messed up shoulder. I got a treadmill at home, but I'll still go by the gyms because I love the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing I want to say. Some of the people that is, I guess, intimidated, too scared to go to the gym, afraid a bunch of meatheads or whatever. No, everybody is there for the same reason. And some of the best friends I found is at the gym. I love it, love it.
And you're gonna have some pricks.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I would say 75%, 80% of people in that gym don't care that you're overweight or weak or what they want.
No.
They like seeing you there getting healthy.
Yes.
And will help you any way they can help you.
And I like watching them making it a habit where I can sit there and watch them succeed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the pleasure it brings, the happiness it brings. I mean, to see it meet a goal. I mean, that the best part of me about being a coach is seeing the coming to me 3 or 4 weeks after they and telling me they never knew it was possible. They didn't know they could do it. Thank you for helping me. Well, I tell everybody is, yeah, you're paying me to guide you and lead you, but you did the work.
Yeah.
I give you a path, and I'm good at setting that path and giving you a direction to go, but you did it.
It's up to them to follow.
You did it, yeah. I couldn't have done this without you. No, you couldn't have done it without you.
Right.
I can give you a path, and you can go do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You stuck to it, and you put in the work, and you're reaping the rewards of doing that. So, and probably, this is something that is very, very important. I can't get it across to people enough. Is progress is slow.
You got me wondering what this is.
Progress is slow.
Yeah, very slow.
Rush.
Very. Oh gosh, yes.
Don't look. 3 days in, I ain't lost no weight. Well, no, you ain't.
It's hardly had enough time to take effect yet.
Yeah. And I told somebody the other day the way I broke it down, and they understood and they started getting it is you want to treat it almost like the stock market. What I mean by that is a trend. The stock market does this all the time. If you look at a short distance, if you look at 2 weeks, the stock market doing this and it don't look like it's changed at all.
Yeah.
At all. Go out a month. You'll see it doing this, but you'll see it rising just a touch.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's still doing it. Now go out 6 months. Now that doing this has gotten smaller, but the rise has gotten bigger. Now go back 5 years and it's a steady incline.
Yeah.
And you can't see them little bumps anymore at all. And that's how I explained it to a client is,
that's good. I like that.
This is months and years, not days and weeks. This is not, we're going to go up and down. And, I even had one client to hide their scales.
That's the best thing.
Because it was daily. Well, I went up 2 pounds. Okay. All right. But over the week, you're down a pound and a half. So we're doing this, but what's the trend? We want to look back in 3 months and say we're down 8 to 10 pounds total.
Yeah.
So we've done this, but we trended down. We had our up days. You're going to.
Yeah. You
could be stressed at work and your cortisol level be out of the roof.
Yeah.
Females, when they have their time of the month, they bloat. They gain weight or they hold. They may not gain weight, may not bloat, but they hold. Things in lives happen that makes it, we're not going to lose every day.
I like that. That's the way to put it.
Yeah. And then, look at it as you didn't wake up overnight out of shape. Right?
True.
And I can promise you, as easy as it was to get out of shape, it's going to be double the time to get back in shape.
And you got some people that haven't been to the gym in 10 years, 5 years, never been to the gym. And it took them that many years to get whatever condition they're in. So it's going to take a while to notice.
Yeah.
But the clothes tell the story, not the scales.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's not, like I said, it didn't take overnight to get there. It's not going to be overnight getting back. But again, we want to do it sustainable.
Right.
I can pull 15 pounds off of you in 2 weeks. One, it ain't healthy. Two, you ain't going to keep it off. Because what we got to do to pull that weight off that fast is not sustainable living.
Right.
Prime example, and some people may like this, may not like this, but Atkins diets or no carb diets or things of that nature. Yeah, they're going to pull weight off of you. You're not eating carbs.
Right.
But one, you are not going to live like that forever. And two, it's going to come back twice as fast as it went off and worse when you do come off that diet.
Probably a big shock gonna hit that
Yeah,
system.
100%.
Water and all come.
Carbs are great. Good carbs
Good carbs.
are great. You've got to have them. It's an energy source. It helps burn fat. It boosts metabolism. I mean, carbs is a good thing in retrospect and in the correct usage.
Correct usage, correct amount. Yeah.
Yeah. And that goes to, like I said, the slower the process, the better. And two, I said a while ago, we could pull 20 pounds off of you like that. You're going to lose muscle mass too.
Yeah. And another thing, the faster you go, like more or less, that's kind of like what you were saying. When you're sitting there pulling 3 or 4, maybe just 5 pounds a week, 4 pounds, that's still a lot. And you're going to be tired, weak, probably. I mean, a pound and a half, 2 pounds maybe a week.
That's I was just if you wouldn't have said that, that's what I was going to say is healthy, sustainable weight loss for the normal individual, 2 pounds a week.
And you can do it without skipping meals. And, some people I know a fast, skip breakfast, skip lunch, and just eat a supper. I'm like, how do you do that, dude? I can't.
Literally, what you just literally, I have had.
How do you do that?
3 clients lately, and I can't eat all this food. There's no way I'm going to lose weight eating all this food. I can't eat it all. I'm full all the time. And I just tell them, just keep eating it.
Yeah.
Keep eating as much as you can eat. Keep eating. Next day, eat more. And then they come back in 3 weeks. Man, I'm down 7 pounds and I'm hungry as all get out. Can I get more food? I'm like, no. Look, but 2 weeks ago, you were saying there's no way we're going to lose weight on this much food and no way you will ever be able to eat this much food. And then in 2 weeks, you're begging me for food and you're down 7 pounds.
How is it that you have the meals? What is it? With that much protein, that much meat or whatever, that's not a whole lot of calories, but it's heavy and it's got a lot of protein.
Yeah.
You do that with just a slight bit of the carbs that's in there, and then the vegetables, which is not many. You'll get full. You'll feel like you've ate just full. Like
a green is a filler. A green is for fiber and a filler. There's 15, 20 calories a cup in most greens.
But people see all the food, but they don't realize that is healthy food. It's not a lot of calories.
Well, I said it to a guy the other day. He was talking about how much food. I said, look, all that food I just give you is half the calories of that stupid McDonald's cheeseburger you ate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. You don't understand it.
Yeah.
Bad food, you don't eat much. You don't have much. You're right. But it's more calories than that plate full that I've got sitting there in front of you.
Like some people that's ain't like that, they might go home, eat 3 pieces of pizza, a sweet tea, and something else. And oh my God.
So 2,000 calories of good food is 3 full plates a day. 3 full plates. Or it's 3 pieces of pizza and 1 glass of sweet tea.
You nailed it. That's exactly right.
So, And like I said, it's not sustainable. It's not feasible to do it fast. We want to do it slow. And the point is, the point we're trying to make with the no Atkins diet, with the doing it slow, is we're trying to make it a lifestyle, not a fad.
Yeah. I mean, we're actually eating kind of like what you're supposed to eat.
Yeah.
People call that a diet. They'll sit there and see meat, and I'm not on a diet. I'm just eating good, eating healthy.
Yeah, you can eat off the food pyramid. Yeah. If you follow the food, and that's really, really close to what our body needs. A lot of people and we heard about that all through elementary school. A handful of meat a day. The going by the pyramid. If you follow that, you're going to be pretty healthy. You're going to be pretty healthy if you do. But but make it a sustainable lifestyle change. You want to change your lifestyle.
And another thing, I'm sure this happened to you, and this is why I even asked you, gotten ideas, and other people. Like when I sit there and eat ground chicken, chicken breast, or whatever, people, well, that gets boring. You're eating the same. You can doctor it up where it just tastes so good.
Yeah.
Oh God, like tilapia and a baked potato. I'm not a big fish eater, but I'll mix that tilapia and that sweet potato together, and
Yeah.
that tilapia good.
Well, hey, my little
Ooh,
go
man.
to is I do my eggs in the morning. I do my oatmeal with cinnamon and Splenda,
Oh yeah,
and then I add just a little bit of that zero sugar maple syrup,
that's what I do.
and then I pour them oats over them eggs, and it makes a heck of a meal.
What's that? That's some good carrying on.
Man, that makes a good meal.
That's
Good
no
meal.
biscuits included, no nothing. But it tastes like it's. Oh gosh, it's just good. You got to
Yeah.
try that.
Yeah. And there's way like I tell all my clients too is I tell them if it's a condiment under 15 calories, I'm good with
Yeah.
it. And G Hughes makes some incredible Polynesian hickory, hot and spicy,
Yeah.
honey mustard.
Clucking sauce. I love
Yes.
that.
G Hughes has a line that is absolutely amazing. Zero sugar ketchup with mustard.
Yeah.
Uh Worcestershire sauce, A1 sauce,
These days they got so many things out there for diabetics. You can't you can find anything
Yeah,
now.
yeah, and a lot of them now used to if it was low sugar, it was high in fat.
Yep.
Well, now it's
Yep.
they've come off of that a lot. Like like I said, the G Hughes they're not too bad. As long as you don't use a half a bottle.
Yeah.
Use it in moderation.
Even the light dressing still, I thought.
Oh, they're out.
They're fat.
They're high. You like I said, the light ranch is still 100 calories a tablespoon, which is
Still on
unreal. Yeah. And there's gonna be setbacks.
There is.
You wanna talk about your
could-
setback right now?
Shoulder. I go for my results of my MRI tomorrow, and I'm just hoping it's arthritis and stuff. But the way it is, it might be a rotator tear. Or so I don't know. I'm hoping and praying it's not, but I'm still getting on treadmill, doing what I can do, going to the gym, and I'm not gonna let it slow me down.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do something. You're gonna fix me up a bunch of little core exercises,
Yep.
and I can sit there and get sold up, not go to the gym, just quit. Still eating clean, still going by my meal plan, doing everything he tells me to do.
I think this is a time we talked about it the other day a little bit. Is I think it's a time to lean you up, but not like show lean, right? Like
Right.
pull things in that we want to pull in, and use it as a time to define. And then when you come back healed, then we just grow
That's it.
and grow at the right pace and right time and the right way, not the wrong way.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yep. Grow
yeah.
correctly.
But no, there's sickness, divorce, death in the family. There's always something. But then it kind of ties back to again is you're making your health just like your a job.
Yeah.
And just because you have setbacks, you get up, soiled up, and pissed off, but you still go to work every day.
Yeah.
There's days I don't feel like going to the gym, man.
Yeah.
There's days
sometimes that's my best workout.
Yeah. I mean, I get in there and get changed up, but
Yeah.
there's times I don't want to go. There's times I'm gonna tell you, I done told you I'm not a morning person, and there's times I get up and sit on the edge of that bed, and Ryan will ask me, she said, "You contemplating life this morning?" I don't want to go do it. I could easily lay back down.
Oh yeah.
But guess what? When I get ready to go on that next stage, when I get ready to step up beside somebody again, did they lay back down?
That's nope.
Did they lay back down? Did they do their
You
30
don't know,
minutes?
but you gotta act like they're beating you. You gotta act like you're trying to catch up
Yep.
to them. You can't let them get ahead of you.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Yep.
whatever you're doing, they're probably doing it twice as good, doing twice as more, or you got to you train like that, live like that. So,
Just talking about getting on stage, everybody's been asking me what I'm getting ready for, my coach Chris Perry with J3U is a phenomenal coach, but we're he's got me in a place right now better than I've ever been in my life. I'm lean. I've put on 12 to 15 pounds in the last
Yeah.
month and a half. Still have all my abs though, so I'm growing, but it's a good growth.
Yeah.
And everybody's been asked because I'm so lean, like, what are you getting ready for? What we was talking about a while ago, months and years. I probably ain't even gonna compete this year because next time I step on stage, it ain't gonna be a if. I want to know without a shadow of a
Yeah.
doubt I'm the best I could absolutely be. And I don't want to take 20 to 30 weeks out of that, pulling back down,
Right.
knowing I'm not ready to be there yet. So why all right now I've set back. Now I've set myself back 30 weeks to start right back over where I
Yeah.
was at a month ago. Now I got to rebuild anyway. So, like I said, I'm leaving it up to him. I think he knows best. I told him when he gets ready to drop the hammer, you just pick up the phone and tell me, all right, we're turning the other direction now, and we're going to go the other direction. But I'm not in no hurry.
Right.
I'm not rushing because I want it done right. I don't want to lose, and I want to make sure I'm where I need to be.
And I guess, well, I've been kind of forced to do it. And I guess that's kind of like what I was bouncing around in my head when I was thinking about doing the Open in Huntsville,
Yeah.
which now I got a real answer. No, I can't. But I was thinking the same thing. I just want to jump right into this after doing one just months ago. I want to take off.
Yeah.
And I knew I needed to take off. I
And
just didn't want to, but
we went over
I
your
need.
plan. We were going to be tight.
Yeah.
It was going to be very, very tight to get the best we could get out of you in
Yeah.
that amount of time. Because we had to surge up, and then we would have had to pull back down. So, was it right? I mean, we could have done it for sure, but
Yeah.
was it the best thing to do? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
don't
know.
know. We're not gonna know now. But I'd rather kind of do what you said: take off a season, grow the right way.
Yeah.
I mean, shove the food in and just play with, and just you know, later on, kind of aim like we're gonna do a show and just see how we look.
Yeah, for sure.
Just see how we look.
Speaking of Alabama Open State Show,
Oh, we're gonna be there.
Gator Gates is going to put on a heck of a show,
gosh,
I believe.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
He's talking it up. He's promoting. Man, it's going to be different than any Alabama show I believe
And
we've
even
seen in the past.
slash the ticket prices.
Yes, yes.
I can't
Just going to
remember.
be.
I can't remember exactly what they are, but
It's on the website.
okay, it's cheap, like cheap on the other shows are.
Yeah, Alabama Open this year going to be in Huntsville, Alabama.
And I cannot wait.
It's going to be open past the state. Anybody can enter. They should be some real company. If y'all
There
want to
is.
see a good show,
I
come to
believe
Huntsville.
I believe it's going to be packed. There's going to be a bunch of competitors.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling there is.
Yeah.
It being open like that, it being just about the heart of Alabama, right there in Huntsville.
Yeah.
I mean, good gracious.
Smith Fitness Research is going to be there.
We're going to be there, and not close to the Tennessee line, not far from it.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to be there with our table set up, and, meet and greet and talk with you, and I'm sure we might have one or two of these there. With the
Oh
table
yeah,
with
we're gonna have some shirts. We're gonna have some pre-workout. We're gonna have knowledge about peptides. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Come out and talk to us and see.
sit and visit a while.
Yeah. Support Huntsville, the NPC.
Yeah.
And getting Alabama back to being competitive again in the bodybuilding world.
I think that's what they're looking to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And this is going to be the one way to kick it off. That's going to be, like I said, one more good show.
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. So, you got anything else, boss man?
I don't believe so. We went over everything we were talking about. Got the Arsenal peptides and that taken care of. That was two major news.
You know why we ain't been on podcasts in about a month and a half? Every time it seems like we were going to do one, I was gone somewhere else on the weekend doing something else. So
yeah. It ain't staying home and getting it all. He's been on the road getting the word out. I mean, traveling, doing everything. So
yeah, Fed Alabama with Rodney Engel and Elite Fitness, which is another just top notch, world class gym in Fed Alabama. I absolutely love working out up there when I go up there. DAC here in Huntsville's killer.
Yep.
So
Oh, you
yeah.
need to take me. We need to go to that Fayette one time, meet you there, and go to Gators and hang out.
Oh
And have
yeah,
a good
yeah,
workout.
for sure, for sure. We're gonna go to Gator and go to Gator Fitness, and we're gonna go to Elite in the next few weeks.
Maybe I won't have a sling on.
So,
Oh gosh.
well, all right, boss man. I guess we'll wrap it up, and we'll holler at you next time.
All right, buddy. Y'all take care. We love you.
Peace.